Hey FFBE, what's going on? So we've got a daily, which is to kill this semi-difficult boss, and you should only use Final Fantasy VI units. Now you can take in other units and just pop it off, but the purpose of it is to get event currency, and you get a whole lot more event currency for doing it. Now you can just do this with your regular units, but you're going to get a whole lot less event currency. So I'm going to show you a team that's fairly simple and is all bonus units, okay? Originally, I saw this from Kamakiro, and I'm just rehashing it, just slightly different, okay? So Gau is the main carry, and then we're going to chain with Sabin and chain with Kefka. Then we're going to do a break ability with good old King Edgar here. Let's see here. We're going to do Bravo Figaro. We're just going to do that. 84% break. Excellent. And Realm is going to do Fire Imperil and Fire Amplification. So I'm going to show you Gau's build real quick. Now you can definitely build him better, probably even turn 1 it. If you did, I will show you later in the video a turn 1 build that I am personally doing. But for the purposes of the beginning of the video, I am going to do a 2-turn build just to show you how this can be done if you don't have the greatest equipment. Okay, so let's look through everybody before we get to Gau. So if we look at all the gear, we have King Edgar Figaro. He ain't got nothing. He naked, both forms. Man's naked as a jaybird. All right, Archmage Kefka. Archmage Kefka cannot quad cast Chaos Wave Awakened, and that's what we're going to be chaining. So we're going to be using Aaron Yes's Ring. Aaron Yes's Ring comes from a trial reward. And then we're going to be using Valig Manda Magislate. Man, I cannot pronounce that. And this comes from the current Final Fantasy VI farming event. So as long as this event is up, you'll be able to farm this thing. This is from box 4, I want to say. And it gives you Faraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Valmamaga's Protection, which is Esper Evo damage boost. But really, we want the Thundaga, the Blizzaga, and the Faraga is off of that. So we want the fire chaining ability. Otherwise, he has no skills. Realm. Now, this boss does single target physical attacks and single target light attacks. And so you want to have a provoker that's immune to both. I have Provoke with Moogle Charm, 50%. Tulian's Gauntlet, which gives 30%. So now we're at 80. And then I have Danger Gets the Blood Pumping, which is another 20%. Okay, so that's our 100% Provoke passively. And then let's get our 100% Evade. We've got 20% from Danger Against the Blood Pumping, 30% from Sea Dragon, which brings us up to 50. And then Crimson Butterfly is 2 Crimson Butterflies is giving me 60, so that's actually 110%. So I'm currently at 100% Provoke and 100% Evade with Realm. And then to give us light resistance, I threw on Shining Guardian of Hope, which is Never Ending Hope's STMR. This is just 100% light resistance. That's all it is. Okay, so we're at 100% light resistance and 100% Evade and 100% Provoke. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Monk Sabin Occults. Nothing in that form. In his Brave Shift form, oh look, he's got Great Mage's Chant. What does he have that for? Because he doesn't quite have the MP recovery, so I threw some MP recovery on him. Okay, that comes from the 12-man trials. All right, now Gau, you can throw better Espers on him. You can throw better gear on him. I'm going to show you one of those later in the video. And Gau does not have to be EX3, although mine is. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at his. I have him with a fire weapon. You're going to want to equip him with a fire weapon innately. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using Ignacio's STMR, and I'm using Equip Axe. If you don't have something like Equip Axe or Ignacio's STMR, try to gear him with whatever you have with innate fire elemental weapon. So you're going to go here, let's see here, clear select, and elemental attack, fire. And you're going to see what you have to equip. Now, if you if you cannot equip it like Centuria or something, throw on something like Equip Sword or Equip Katana or Equip Gun or whatever you have to give him the fire elemental in his weapon slot. Okay? Then I have his own STMR on him, and then I just built him for attack. Okay? You want to have Indestructible Light on him because he only has 100% chain cap innately. And then you also want to have Rage Meteor on him. Now, this is his Trust Mastery, which was kind of terrible up until this patch, and they made it do a lot more damage. And he can triple cast it, so it's great. I have this budget version equipped with Celeste's Vision Card. You can buy this from the Vision Card Select shop. This gives him an extra 300 attack flat and base attack of 100. So, you know, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so let's go ahead and go in. Oh, I'll show his passives and everything. All right. He's at 395% attack and 400% equipment attack. He has Beast Killer 300%, and that's it. Beast Killer 300%. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in. If you can gear for Beast and Undead, then that's what you would want to gear for, and that's what the second run I will have will be geared for. But let's go do the first run. Okay, you can see their drop bonus is at 30%. Ideally, on the other version, on the other run, I'm going to switch Realm out for another 30% Final Fantasy VI unit. Okay, let's go ahead and go in. So what you really need to do and what really carries Gau in this fight is King Edgar Figaro does his 84% break with Bravo Figaro. You can see right now the boss has a nothing break. All right, 84% break done. Realm is going to do double sketch, and she's going to do flame sketch, which is a 120% fire and peril, and then a 10% fire damage boost. And then she's going to do Would You Pose for a Portrait, which is just a 230% attack buff. All right, so that's really what you want. So we're running 230% attack buff, 10% fire elemental damage buff, 120% imperial, and an 84% break. All right. Gau is going to do triple and Rage Meteor. So that's all he's going to do there. Look at him. He's so ready to go. All right, and Monk Sabin Occults is going to do quadruple martial arts, and let's have him do God Hand first. This is just more damage. Actually, it's not a bigger imperil, so yeah, we'll just have him do Rising Phoenix. That way we don't have to reselect skill. So he's going to do Rising Phoenix 4 times, and then our Kefka is going to do the quadruple black magic, which is from the Aranyes ring, and then for Raga, which comes from the I can't even pronounce it Magicite. All right, so you send Gau, you wait for him a few minutes because this is the meteor timing, and then you hit the other two. All right, if you time it right, you're going to do more damage than that. You saw the first one hit and it was like 2% or something, so it would have done way more. Now, this is the single target holy elemental attack. It's going towards Realm. She's 100% resistant to it. Great, love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and reload. Don't need to do anything with those two guys. They can just basic attack. You could keep them on reload if you wanted to and just not attack with them. But, you know, I just wanted to show that they do nothing on this turn. All right, so Gal's going to go ahead and do that same move again. And then we use Archmage Kefka and Monk Sabin Occults. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. I hate Intangier-like bosses. Bosses that look like Intangier, I hate them. If anybody has been following the channel for a long time, they know the Medius Monday stuff with Intangier. All right. So we need to do the break with Bravo Figaro again. And Realm needs to do the double cast with Flame and Would You Pose for a Portrait. We'll wait until she's done. Okay, Gau hits. We wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, and then hit the other two. All right. I went a little low on that. We went a little low, so I'm going to throw in Realm's Undead Killer. The boss had a single target physical move. It all went to Realm, so we're fine. So now it's Realm's turn again. And let's have her do Undead Sketch. Now, this is just a 75% Undead Killer for all allies. Boop. And, I don't know. Store MP and LP gauge? Nah. We'll just have her do the Undead Sketch. It'll be fine. All right, Undead Sketch. King Edgar Figaro don't need to do nothing. All right, and Gau can use his good move again, Rage Meteor. And these two boys just go back to chaining. And there you go. That is the free-to-play 2-turn kill. And it's pretty easy with Gau. Gau's amazing. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit more 1-turn kill with Gau and just changing up the team just a little bit. Basically, it's just gearing Gau better, but it will take some Neovision base TMRs and STMRs. Okay. Oh, man. I let it finish. Well, I can't do it again today. But I will show you the gear. Okay? I'll show you the gear that would take. Just one moment. All right, so let's switch off the Esper to a little Bahamut. We're going to switch off Realm to being... let's see here. I need any Final Fantasy VI unit that I've got that is going to be at triple stars. So Neovision. And who's going to give me the full bonus? All right, there we go. All right, so now we've got the full bonus, but I still quite like Shadow's not bringing anything to the table. So oh, let's unequip all. I don't need any of this stuff. Unequip this unit. So I would need something like Conch's STMR, Relieving Song, which gives a 300% attack buff. So we would equip that on him. And turn 1, we would, and since we don't need to worry about, since we'd be one-shotting, we don't need to worry about provoke or anything like that. So let's go ahead and switch him out, and we can use, instead of his natural ability, we could use something like Numbing Thunderbird, which just takes it from an 84% break to an 85% break. There's a few Trust Masteries that are from Neovision bases that give you 85% breaks, Ninja Edges being one of them. Okay, unfortunately there's not one that does Fire Imperil, and that's all you would need to do. So you got your Fire Imperil. Actually, you'd have to get Fire Imperil first. So let's see here. You can get Fire Imperil, just a little one, which would be enough from Obsidian Bracer. Okay, so throw Obsidian Bracer on Monk 7 Occults. So you get an 80% Fire Imperil, and then you would do... so you would chain Monk 7 Occults and chain Kefka again. You would use Relieving Song with Shadow. You would use the Numbing Thunderbird, or similar 85% break, or 90% break if you have a lock, crowned. And then you would just use Rage Meteor again with Gau. So let's go ahead and take a look at Gau's new gear. We have the rulers on him. Actually, I should switch off that Genji glove. Give me just one. Okay. So we have him with the Ignition Axe. We have him with 3 different pieces of Clash of Wills gear. The Magister's Ring, because it gives the 100% chain cap boost. And his own STMR still. We still are rocking Equip Axe and the Fire Weapon. Still Rage Meteor, still Master of Fate, and Helm Mastery, and we're still rocking a Love for All Time. Okay, so basically we just switched it up with 3 different pieces of Clash Wills gear and Helm Mastery. And then we threw Bahamut on him instead. So it's really not much of a change other than Clash of Wills gear. So now he's got 50% Reaper Killer, and he's still rocking that 300% Beast Killer buff. Okay? So, and this would one-shot both of the bosses. Okay? Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Much love, and peace.